Imagine a world on the brink, not over oil, but something far more insidious and overlooked. What if the next global war is fought not for land but for tiny specks of the earth, specks that control the very technology that powers our lives? We are diving deep into rare, earth elements, and how they could quietly push us toward a WW3 scenario. This is global conflict, rare earths, and WW3 Foresight. Rare earths are 17 elements, mostly the lanthanides, essential for magnets, lasers, guidance, and clean energy. Neodymium and dysprosium make the powerful permanent magnets in turbines and EVs. Yttrium, europium, terbium drive displays, sensors, and camera stabilization. In defense, rare earths are the quiet backbone of radar, avionics, stealth coatings, and missiles. Deposits exist worldwide, but mining and processing are not evenly distributed. China dominates processing. Australia, the US, and parts of Africa supply ore. Refining is the choke point. Supply chains span mines, ports, chemical plants, and specialized metal makers. Separating these elements is chemically intense, costly, and environmentally sensitive. A few plants handle most separation. A disruption there ripples through clean energy and defense simultaneously. Maritime choke points add risk. Straits, canals, and contested seas carry critical shipments. Export controls, tariffs, or sanctions can throttle flow overnight. Industries carry razor-thin inventories. Shortages cascade from phones to fighter jets. Resource nationalism rises when markets tighten, and domestic politics demand control. Local impacts matter. Water waste and jobs drive community consent or resistance. At sea, rival patrols shadow each other near shipping lanes and potential offshore deposits. Companies scramble for alternative sources, recycling, and redesigns to reduce risk. Clean energy targets hinge on permanent magnets and specialized alloys. EV adoption, storage, and grid stability depend on stable rare earth supplies. Defense readiness demands assured access under stress, not just in peacetime. Every shortage multiplies. Higher costs, slower innovation, strategic vulnerability. That is the flashpoint. Invisible materials, visible consequences. Next, how competition could escalate and what signals to watch before a crisis turns into conflict. Think in scenarios: competition, coercion, crisis, and conflict. Competition: states race to invest, diversify, and recycle. Markets adapt. Coercion: export controls and quotas signal leverage and test resolve. Crisis: shipping incidents, cyber hits on refineries, sudden permit pulls. Conflict: escalation spirals when supply shocks intersect with military signaling. Permanent magnet rotors, neodymium plus dysprosium, hard to swap fast. High-power radar and directed energy prototypes, specialty phosphors and alloys. Recycling helps, but recovery rates and purity still lag for magnets. Design pivots exist. Ferrite motors, switched reluctance, but trade-offs are real. Path 1, legal pressure, tariffs, licenses, and blacklists. Path 2, gray zone disruptions, shipping harassment, inspections, seizures. Path 3, cyber attacks on separators, refineries, and logistics data. Path 4, emergency laws, stockpiles, requisitions, export bans. Path 5, overt force, often triggered by misread signals or a cascading crisis. Watch price spreads, shipping insurance, and unusual stockpile draws. Track vessel traffic at choke points and processing plant activity. Listen for export policy shifts, joint venture blocks, and defense procurement pivots. Mitigate with diversified refining, allied sourcing, and environmental best practice.